I feel like as a man, you should always be working. And the older I've gotten, I'm in about my mid 20s. The older I've gotten, I've realized that it's very important to be working majority of the time. Definitely you want to have some time to enjoy your life, but with the way that inflation is getting higher in the country, I'm in the US, and goods, services, food, everything is going up. I know I read something last month saying it was about 7 to 8%. To be honest with you, that's probably bullshit, though. The feds could be lying about that, could even be higher. And clearly, as we know, wages are not going up at the same rate. So it's more important now than ever to just keep working, trying to grind it out, get more money as much as you can. I would argue investing very aggressively if you're capable of that, trying to live a life towards minimalism. I live very minimalistic, don't have too many items on hand for me. I was debt free. I had something happen recently, so I'm in a very, very minor amount of debt, which I should be done that in like the next couple of months or two. But I'm working probably about, I want to say 70 to 80, maybe sometimes more hour weeks right now. And as exhausted as I am, I think it's good. You know, it keeps my mind from being distracted, overthinking. It helps my bank account, helps me pay down my debts, and then gives me more money to invest, which in my eyes will help empower me more, hopefully get me more freedom at an earlier age. It's definitely good. You know, a man, I feel like, should not be just doing nothing with his time. And even if you are financially well off or set off, you as a man need some type of purpose or some type of fulfillment. I definitely feel like most men are like this, at least until a later age of retirement. And even older men, I know some personally who are consistently traveling on the go, on the move, trying to see sights, complete their visions, you know, before their life completes at the end. And, you know, there's so many ways to work. You know, there's so many. You could be a employee with a W-2, 1099 contractor, your own business, operating one, you know, hiring employees. It's crazy because the economy is so different from what it used to be. You know, I talk to people my parents' age or even grandparents, and you know, we live in definitely a gig economy, a hustle culture. You can have your job or not. You can do DoorDash, Uber, Lyft, Postmates, Uber Eats. There's so many different things that you can do. You can rent a car out now through Turo and make some side money there if you have an extra car or a nicer car when you're not driving it. There's so many ways to make money in today's society, you know, and I'm not saying that's not hard. It's definitely harder now to get by than ever, you know, even rent's going up. But, you know, if you are working your job, for example, you have a 9 to 5, you could get off, go to the gym, work out, do what you need to do, or do other stuff, read a book, whatever. And you can log on to DoorDash for like an hour or two, maybe 3, make at least 50, sometimes 75, depends. I feel like, you know, the frequency of the orders and the distance between them. Or you could do Uber, get rides, and it's just extra side money that you can hustle with. And because it's a 1099, you can do write-offs for numerous things. Gas is probably wear and tear on the car. So definitely, I feel like as a man, always be working, you know, because you do not want to be left behind by this inflation. And also with the way that the current modern world is right now, you know, as men, it's kind of important for, I feel like, even our mental health to stay focused on a task to keep our brain from drifting to very negative thoughts, you know. I just found out recently somebody I'm aware of committed suicide, so it's crazy out here, and it was a young man. So there's so many ways to just go out there and just get your money, because the money is freedom, whether we like to admit it or not. People say money is the root of all evil. I honestly believe the love of money is. Money in my eyes is nothing more than a tool, but you need it. You need it to survive. You want to do certain things, get a new vehicle, you need it. You want to travel, you need it. No matter how you break it down, you're gonna need some type of money or some type of funds to get to where you want in life, whether retirement, a travel, vacation, take your family somewhere, treat people, splurge on nice things, lavish things. Again, I'm a minimalist, but do what makes you happy. But you are going to need money as the resource. So always try to have some type of way of consistently working. I'm not saying don't take your days off, don't enjoy your life, but I would argue that a man should be working at least 5 to 6 days a week, regardless of what you're doing, whether the job and then a side hustle on top of it, your main job and then some type of side gig like a Uber or DoorDash. It doesn't matter. As long as you're doing something to help the income become higher than the outcome, as in money going out for debts, bills, you will be winning in some type of aspect or degree. And that your income is also high enough that you're at least staying level or beating inflation. So yeah, always be working out there for all of us. It's very important to just stay ahead of the game.